Investigate, list, and describe characteristics of effective leaders. And you have some pretty good characteristics here. I agree with every single one of them. And then you got the people down here. I gave you 8. And what I want you to really tune into is I count 3. 3 of these people were assassinated. They were killed for their leadership, perhaps for their stance on certain topics. I mean, let's dive into this. Characteristics of effective leaders: vision, integrity, communication skills, emotional intelligence, adaptability, decisiveness, empowerment, resilience. I agree with this, but I also think it's a mediocre list. Maybe this could resonate with some of you. There was a kid on my baseball team way back when I was in high school who shut his mouth, did the right thing, and gained the respect of the rest of the team. He wasn't one of those people who would get up in front and give this big speech. No, he would just work hard. If a ball was hit, he would run after it as fast as he could and give his best. I mean, he didn't say a word, but he defined what leadership was. He showed the way. Leaders have a global perspective. They understand the needs of the environment that they are in, or they're capable of pushing their ideology, their ideas on a group of people and changing their minds. But going back to this first video where I said in so many ways, you have to have an aptitude or a knowledge in a topic. You have to be good at it in order to step up to leadership. The people who are on this list right here became global icons, like absolutely so famous for what they did. And it's very often transcended what I just said. But what do I want you to learn from this part of the lesson? 1, build an aptitude in something. In other words, get really, really good at something. That is the first thing that you need to do to have a possibility of becoming a leader. 2, you could be rejected by certain people. You could have people that call you dumb, incapable, everything. By the way, you get a lot of stones thrown at you when you are a leader, but you have the option to go elsewhere. Look at this. I typed in oak tree seed. You've seen these before. Oh, look, it's an acorn. That little acorn, if planted in the right place, can produce and become a giant oak tree, one of the biggest trees on the planet. But what happens if you try to plant that oak tree acorn, that oak tree seed here in the desert? Do you see any trees? There are no trees here. I say this as a metaphor. The strongest seed has to find the right soil. Leadership is like that too. If you work hard to become that strong seed, and that's an if, you can't have it without. You can't be a complete idiot and be a leader. People will see through you. But if you have worked hard and you're not getting accepted in one place, try version 2. Go elsewhere. Leaders have to find the right soil. Oak trees have to find the right soil. I'll close this by saying that the people that you see on this list, they actually didn't go elsewhere. They were able to have their message resonate around the world. But I'm the one teaching this class. And, I've had situations where I have felt I could rise all the way, and other situations that I'm perfectly content not doing that, and other situations where it felt completely hopeless, and those are the ones. If you're in that, I want you to move on. There are better places elsewhere. You want to get to the top of your potential, fulfill your potential. And if you seek leadership, find the right climate is the biggest advice that I could give you. If it doesn't feel right, there are plenty more opportunities in this global economy.